How's it going, everybody? It's Nick Daniels here, coming at you live here yet again, ripping on the old car, the old Civ bomb, and we're just going to fix someone's computer, so don't really know what I'm getting myself into here tonight. But needless to say, we got another video for you, so buckle in and let's have a little chat. So I did something the other day, or well, technically finished it up today, but I did the purge. Okay, so I did the purge of a certain thing. And you'll laugh because I'm just kind of talking about this because obviously it gets views on my channel and everything else does. Oh, okay, thank you. And sure enough, yeah, so, dude, I made up a whole bunch of I made a whole bunch of resolutions, New Year's resolutions on the board. And I was like, basically like 2020, these all have to happen. Like, it's kind of like a non-negotiable thing. It's like, they're on the board, so, yeah, it needs to happen. And one of them was basically it's deleting all the dating apps. Like, man, you get like 8 of them at one point, and it's just fucked. And sure enough, I did the purge. I just got rid of them all at like the same time. It was absolutely glorious. Like, and don't get me wrong, but like, I know I've made videos on them and being like, oh, don't use this one, and then I'll be like, unironically, I'm using it. But what happens is I don't like use it the whole time. I always jump on and off of it, and I keep thinking like maybe there's a little chance like something will pan out of it, not just a bunch of dudes asking me to like suck my dink. And sure enough, yeah, don't even get that. So yeah, it's all gone. They've been purged completely. So every single one of them are completely gone, and I'm telling you, man, it's very, 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 in my opinion, entertaining. To find out in our day and age that's actually even a thing to like consider, is like, oh hey, like, are you getting rid of those dating apps? Like, that's a big deal. And it's not necessarily like, oh, like I found like the wife and kids or something. It's literally like, no man, it's just like, it's not worth the time. Like, and you know, you all know, right, watching this video, but you sit there, oh, my apologies. You sit there on like fucking Tinder, like with 47 matches, and then you just say they're disgusting, and you're like, oh, I'm not gonna swipe on those. So you just like leave them there, like it's like a pot, and you just let it boil, and it just gets bigger and bigger. Like, it's fucking gross. And all people swipe on there is just looks, right? On any of them, all they message you on is looks, right? Like, oh, if you got the physical appearance, we can have that conversation. Like, a profile, from what I can gather, just means jack to anyone, like male, female, whatever. And I honestly thought about like just making like a female profile, but like just me though, be like me sitting on the sink, you know, like the classic, like I went to the gym and like you can see my ass, like, you know, get a couple nice ones like that in there. I'm sure it would have been different. But yeah, I don't think it's worth it anymore. Like, just the effort that I was kind of, I'm not on it like every single minute, but you know what I mean, like I'm still like actively on them, because, you know, I know what I was looking for, right? And if there was that possibility, then I was like, well, why wait? Like, why not go around and message somebody and see what I can come up with? And I don't know, man, like, it's like no matter how creative you ever get, I don't think it ever worked. But my biggest thing about that is, and this is definitely from talking to other people as well, is a lot of people just say it's a confidence thing. So when you're kind of like be gone, and they're gone. Yeah, you can gain a lot of confidence, and I strongly believe that, like, the fact that you're on there, and it's like, it's basically just like, I wouldn't want to say like rejection, but it's just like you message somebody and they never get back to you. It'd be like walking past somebody in public, being like, hey, like, how's it going? And then them just ignoring you. But see, it's the opposite in real life, because a lot of people are pretty easygoing, or they're just like, hey, what's up, right? And that's called real life. Anyway, so I thought that was pretty funny just to think about it that with that comparison in mind. However, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at though. It's like, you know, I feel like that'll kind of help things out a little bit, and you never know. But it's just been a New Year's resolution. I got to get off those things. I don't think I'm getting anywhere with them. Honestly though, I think Hinge was probably the one that I think I had probably like at least late. Like, Tinder was the start when I was like 20, because I was 20 and Tinder was new. It was like, it was hot, right? And everybody was on it. And then sure enough, it's like, okay, well then eventually like I gravitated towards like Bumble and whatever, and like POF, and it's like, yeah, they're all fucked. And yeah, like that doesn't, you know, that doesn't need to be said. And what else do we got there? Yeah, so like Hinge was like the newest one that I had a feeling that like this was a possibility. Like this might go somewhere. Because I had a couple bites, right? I had a couple invitations to a conversation, and then like just nothing would ever pan out. And I would always be like, I tried different approaches too, and that's like the funny part, is I always wouldn't just be like the exact same thing. I wouldn't just come up like, hey, how's your day? Like, you know, I'd come up and try to come up with something different every time, or try to switch it up. Maybe I should ask them out early and just be like, hey, let's go for a coffee, instead of just sitting around talking on a dating site. They can actually get a conversation going and kind of see if there's anything here, right? And yeah, unfortunately, it's yeah, it speaks for its fucking self here, doesn't it? Also, I'm trying to find where the hell visitor parking here is in this place. Yeah, I was told to come to visitor parking, but I don't know where that is. Yeah, I can't see where visitor parking is. Oh no. All right, side of the road. Anyway, so yeah, that kind of being said, it is getting dark. I don't know if you guys can fucking see me or not. I'm really hoping you can. But if you can't, well, fuck it. Just another day. All right, well, yeah, we'll do this. Anyway, but yeah, so before it gets too dark, I don't know. Oh, ran over the sidewalk, or the snowbank there. Awesome. Anyway, so thank you guys so much for watching. There we go. We're on the snowbank. All right, thank you so much for watching, everybody. We're going to see you in the next video. If you're not watching this, then I didn't upload it because it was too dark. And if you are, well, I guess it looked good enough. So, thanks. See you in the next one. Thank you. Thank you.